Okay, so I am still super sick. I feel like I'm getting worse rather than better every single day, but I have been upping my vitamins. I just took, some more Dayquil, and I've been trying to stay hydrated. So hopefully I can get through this without coughing or something, but I'm going to go ahead and link what's on my lips down in the description box as well as my nails in case anybody asks. It'll all be down there for you. I've been trying to do that recently, but anyway, here's my November empties. I had a decent amount of makeup. I did have a project that just finished at the very end of October, and what wasn't finished in that project is rolled over into my empties for November because I finally finished those. So as usual, I'm going to start off with the makeup products, and then I think I might bounce around a little bit. Usually I go in categories, but I think I'm going to bounce around. So starting off, the first item is a little mini MAC strobe cream. I cut this open so I could get everything out of here. I really like this product for, especially underneath the eye area and any areas on the skin that I would like lightened. I put this down before my foundation and I feel like it just gives a really nice luminous glow to the skin. And since I have dry skin, I don't get that naturally, and I have a ton of these samples from online MAC orders, and I just keep getting these as the samples, so I never had to purchase a full size, but I really do like this product. Then one that I have been working on for a very long time, I've had this in a couple favorites videos, but this is my Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in the shade Amethyst, and this one is finally finished. You can see I had some markings up on the cap from where I was measuring it, but this is a really beautiful kind of, I wonder if I could get a little out for a swatch. Not sure if you're going to be able to see that, but it's this really beautiful kind of like taupey shade, but it has some brown to it, but it also has like this purple hint. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning all over the lid as a lid color. You can put it down and put some dry eyeshadows over the top. You can pop these into the crease area and buff them out with kind of like a fluffy crease brush. These wear in the waterline. You can wear them depending on the shade of your caviar stick. You can even wear them as, your upper lash liner, like your liner on your upper lash. So I don't know, I really love these. I have quite a few of these that I need to work through in the next little while before they dry out, and I think that they're worth the money. I would definitely say that the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks are my all-time favorite stick version of a cream shadow. So there was that. I found this product. It had been in a coat pocket for over a year. I found this in my winter coat, and it is one of my NARS lipsticks. This is one of my all-time favorite colors. This one's in Cruising. It's a very light nude. I even scraped out some from the inside of this one because I like the shade so much. I might even take a little more out and depot it into something else, but I got out as much as I could or as much as I wanted to use. I'm not sure if I just want to repurchase this or what, but this is a really nice formula on days when, you have a darker eye and you want a lighter lip color, or if you just want something in your purse that you could pretty much wear with anything. I really like this lipstick for that. It has enough color to it to where you don't look like you're dead, but it's not too much. And it's definitely not like a really opaque, matte, drying lipstick. These are actually quite moisturizing in my opinion. And to me, they had the faintest scent of like Fruity Pebbles. I really love this color. Really like these lipsticks from NARS. One of the lip products that was in my Finish 13 by Halloween that I just didn't finish in time was my MAC lip gloss in the shade Snob, and this is a really pretty shade. It's not identical to the lipstick in Snob. This is a much paler, muted, toned down version. It was a very pale pink color, very cool toned, but I really liked it, and I did take the little stopper out. As you can see in there, there's nothing right in the front part. This is the little stopper that was right in here. I have a video showing how to pop these out so you can get the last little bit of product out of here, and that's what I did. So if I'll just link that down in the description box in case you're curious, but I really like the lip gloss formula for MAC. I know they're a little bit stickier, but they do stay on the lips for a longer amount of time, and sometimes they're a little bit more opaque and they're a little bit more vibrant. Then I have my MAC Fix Plus spray, and I had just this teeniest little bit in here that wouldn't come out, so I didn't know that you could do this, but I was just kind of messing around, and I just twisted the top, and you can actually take off the black section, just kind of tilt this to the side, and you can pour whatever's remaining in here into another container. I just dumped it into my Urban Decay. Sorry, my brain's a little foggy from all the Dayquil and stuff, but I just dumped it into my Urban Decay sprayer for my face, and you know, it was literally probably 2 pumps worth of spray, but I didn't want to waste it because this is an expensive product. So anyway, there was that. Just in case you didn't know that they could be opened, they can be, and I'm going to toss this one into my Back to MAC bag along with the lip gloss. I have another makeup item here. This is an eyeliner. This is actually a green one from Jordana. These are the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last Liquid Eyeliner Pencils. This one was in Jade Jewel, and it was just this really pretty kind of deeper emerald green color. I like the Jordana pencils. I feel like they're my favorite from the drugstore. They're $2.49 at Walgreens, and I just keep repurchasing them because I can't bring myself to shell out more money for an eyeliner when I know that these little guys exist. So anyway, sometimes you can even find them on sale too. I have a product I'm really proud of. This took a very long time. This is the C.O. Bigelow Rose Salve, and this is the one from Bath & Body Works. And let me show you, it's all empty. I was really excited about finally using this up. I love these. I think I do have a backup of this, and I would most certainly, if I can find it, I will break into it. I think I have it set aside for a giveaway, but I might break it open myself because I really did like the texture of this. I liked how hydrating it was. I just wore this on my lips for the most part. Sometimes I would put a little bit on my cuticles, but I didn't really put it on the rest of my body. It says on here you can put it on your face, your lips, cuticles, elbows, and knees, but you know, you don't have to do that. I have 2 nail polishes here. The first one, this is my favorite base coat. This is the Seche Clear, and you know, they had the Seche Vite top coat, but this is the base coat that I use, and I can't get this open. It must have like sealed shut, but it was at one point the same kind of formula as water. It just looked like water in here when you would move it around, but now it's super viscous, very thick. This one's going in the trash. And I found it strange because I can't use my thinner that I can use on my color polishes on my Seche products. I know there's something called Seche Restore, but I don't know if that would actually work for the thinner or if that just works for Seche Vite. If you know about that, let me know, please. And then I also have this. This is my Maybelline Express Finish nail polish. I think this was in Romance something. This was discontinued. I did have it in my Project Polish for 2015, and I pulled it back out to finish it off and just toss it back into my Project Polish. I did pick this up on my honeymoon, so it was a little bit sentimental to me, but I pulled it out to use, and this is completely dried out. There was only that much left in there to begin with, but I guess because it wasn't sitting upright, it had evaporated out somehow and just died. So I'm considering this used up since I did use it all the way down to there. Moving on to some fragrance samplers. I had 4 in here for November, which was kind of odd. I think I used one of them just in the bathroom to spray on the shower curtain and my towel, just because I like having a, you know, if I don't have like a candle burning or some kind of fragrance plug-in thing in there, I like to have some kind of fragrance in the bathroom when I'm getting ready or showering and stuff. So anyway, one of them is the Balenciaga Bee Paris Skin. I'm not sure what the name of this one was. I don't remember much about this one, so probably wouldn't be purchasing it. There is one Flower by Kenzo, Eau de Parfum, and I wrote on here, this one was kind of sweet and a little powdery, so not really my cup of tea, but I didn't mind it. There was also Prada Candy. This one, again, this is also another kind of sweet, kind of powdery scent, and I don't think, you know, I don't mind using up the little samples of this fragrance, but I definitely would never purchase it. The last one is the Givenchy Eau de Parfum in Dahlia Noir. I think this was the one that I sprayed on my towel, so I don't know. Sometimes I like to do that with the little samples if they're not my absolute favorite, just because it'll leave a little fragrance on the towel, so when I'm patting myself off, I'll have like a really subtle scent on my skin, but it, you know, it leaves quickly, and I think that's what I used this one for. I knew there was one in here that I'd used that for, so anyway, there was that. Then I have a Sephora makeup remover. This is my all-time favorite eye makeup remover. I do like the MAC one and I do like the Clinique one, but this one, it's the cheapest, and I did notice that they changed their packaging, and I've noticed that their formula isn't nearly as good as it used to be. It's still good, it's still awesome, it still works, and it's still in my top 3 favorite eye makeup removers, but I just noticed there's a slight difference to it. I don't know. If you've had their old one and then some that's in their new packaging, let me know if you think there's a slight difference to it too, or if I'm just crazy. So, like I said, Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. It's the biphase one where you have to shake it. The bottom half is blue, the top half is clear. Perfect eye makeup remover, super cheap. I think this one is like $7 and it lasts forever. I had 2 hand creams that were in my purse. This one has been around since last April and I love this so much, but I was trying to use it sparingly and it did last me a year and a half. So I feel like I you know, used it sparingly enough. It says Tokyo Milk Bonbon Shea Butter Lotion. I do believe that's the actual name of the product. And then on the other side, the scent, oh my gosh, my brain is not functioning. It's the Kabuki scent. It has lychee, sugar grapefruit, sweet jasmine, and warm vanilla. I really liked this. I liked this a lot. I did find a store in Utah that sells these. It's this really nice little trinkety kind of store that has really odd gifts and like novelty items. I think I'm gonna go down there and pick up some Christmas gifts for this year, but anyway, the scent on this one was number 9 too, in case, you know, you were smelling some of these in store or something. They do have quite a range of different fragrances from that. I really liked that though. And then I also had this one in my purse just to use as a hand cream. This was the Amazing Grace from Philosophy. It was their firming body emulsion. I just used it as a hand cream. This had a really nice fragrance though. I don't think I've ever smelled this in their body products. I think I've always just skipped over it, but this was really nice. It was quite fresh and, you know, it was very fresh, kind of like soapy fresh. I wouldn't mind having another lotion of this or like some kind of small perfume or body spray or something. This was a nice set. Here is a pack of my favorite makeup remover wipes, and can I just say that I've been using something recently that has completely changed my whole thought process about using makeup remover wipes. I always use these at nighttime. These ones are the Equate Nighttime Soothing Makeup Remover Towelettes. You get 40 of them in here, and I think it's like $3.50 for this 40 pack, which is a really great steal. But I've been using that little travel size makeup eraser, that little pink cloth thing. I had zero expectations for that thing, and it is blowing my mind. I'm so impressed with it that I have another pack of these that's just been chilling in my bathroom cabinet, and I think I've only used like 3 of them since I've gotten that makeup eraser. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. I do like these. I like the scent on these a lot, but I've been using the makeup eraser cloth more so. This is my favorite deodorant. I do have a full review on this if you guys wanted to check it out. This is a aluminum free activated charcoal based deodorant, And it is, when you get the jars, they do come in like a very light gray, sort of silvery looking product. The texture on this is definitely, it's a little bit more firm than the texture of Play-Doh, I guess is an easy way to describe it. I don't mind using this if I get out of the shower and I put lotion on my body and then I go to apply this. It goes on super easily. I don't have any problems with it. And 90% of the time, I don't have to reapply this. I will link my full review video on the Piper Y deodorant down in the description box. I first saw them on Shark Tank, and I'm so excited that they have the stick version out now. The stick version is a little bit more, I think it's $5 more, but it does have a lot more product in it too. And these usually last me, depending on if it's just me using it alone or if other individuals are using it as well, these will last anywhere between 2.5 to 4 months for me. So anyway, there was that. I really like these, and the scent is pretty unisex too. This is the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster, and this is their vitamin C complex. I've always heard that you really need to have a vitamin C regimen somewhere in your routine, and so I saw this in my samples and I pulled it out and I thought I would try it because I'd used this in the past and I couldn't really remember, but I did write a little note on the back here so I'd remember. I said it felt sticky on the face and it would definitely ball up. I had 3 uses in here, and the last use of it in the packet I used on my neck. So this is not going to be the vitamin C serum for me. If you guys have one that doesn't ball up and that doesn't leave your skin feeling kind of tacky and sticky, let me know. I'd really be interested in, you know, getting a vitamin C serum in my routine. This one has been kicking around for a very long time. I have some little markings on here showing you like my progress as I've been tracking it and stuff. But this is the Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration Broad Spectrum SPF 30 12-hour moisturizer. It's like a sunscreen with moisturizer. They're like swirled in there together. It's a really cool product. It smells fantastic, but I've had this for over a year and I was just worried that the SPF would expire because I don't see an expiration date on here, and I don't like to keep sunscreens around for too much longer. So I mostly just use this one on my tattoos because I like to constantly have some sort of sunscreen on my tattoos, whether it's summer or winter. Regardless of the season, I think it's a really good idea to have sunscreen on your tattoos. So this is a really nice one. It smells really good. If you're trying to get your kids into using sunscreen on a regular basis, this one smells delicious, and this one's really moisturizing. So I might purchase this again next year. I'm not sure. I think I have one other sunscreen at the moment that I would like to use up first before I purchase another one of those. Oh, this is a really sad one. This was my all-time favorite eye cream. This is the Fresh Black Tea Age Delay Eye Concentrate, and it looks like that. This little sucker is just under $80, and I think it's like $78 or something, but I only purchased this during the VIB sales. You do get 0.5 fluid ounces of eye cream in here, which will last you a very long time. I think this lasted me over a year. I think this lasted me 1.5 years, if I'm not mistaken. This stuff is super concentrated. If you are above 30 and you have some fine lines, this is probably the most hydrating eye cream I've ever used. It sinks in incredibly fast. You can apply makeup probably within 5 minutes. It's absorbed up into the skin. It doesn't ball up if you put other things over it. You can put like serums and stuff down underneath it. This is pretty flippin' awesome. If you're just looking for a basic eye cream, don't go out and spend $78 on this. But if you want an anti-aging one that's really gonna give you some extra benefits, this is definitely hands down what I suggest. I have a hair product here. This is the Big Sexy Hair Volumizing Hairspray. This is my favorite hairspray too, and I think this might be my last one. I might have one more stuck up in my like backup hair products, but I've been trying not to touch any of those things up there until I go through what I have out. So this one's gone. I have a hairspray that's in my project pan right now that I'm trying to use up first, and then I'll go check and see if I have a backup of this. This stuff smells amazing. I enjoy teasing my hair because my hair is pretty fine and kind of limp when I get out of the shower. So I either have to tease it or I have to spray some sort of texturizer in it, and this will hold the tease. If I have my bangs up like this will keep it in, you know, the windiest day possible. My hair will still look like this when I'm walking from my car to the store or something. So I really like this. I know a lot of people don't like how firm of a hold it is, but this is a good one for me. If you like a firm hold hairspray, you'll like this. So I have these two little foil packets here. I think these came from Birchbox. This is the Oribe body wash and body cream. Holy cow. These were incredibly, intensely fragranced. I did write notes on the back of the one here. So it is a very sweet and musky, incredibly rich scent. For both of the products, they had the same scent to them. And the scent lasts all day. It doesn't fade like a normal body wash or lotion. It also had, the lotion had a smooth texture and it felt incredibly luxurious. I did say that it was probably too intense of a fragrance to purchase in the full size. Plus, these are ridiculously overpriced anyways. So this took me a really long time to get through the body wash, surprisingly. I almost felt like the lotion was giving me a headache because the scent was so intense. I know Oribe has, you know, that scent kind of in almost all of their products, but it was hard to get through these. I couldn't use them together. I couldn't use the body wash and the lotion. I'd have to like separate it out, so. Oh, here's another Oribe product. This is the dry texturizing spray. I really wasn't a big fan of this. I had really high hopes for this, and yeah, it did give my hair a little bit of texture, but I just felt like I would have to wash my hair the next day. So same with the scent on this one. It wasn't nearly as intense in this hair product as it was in the body wash and like the lotion, but I don't think I would spend the money on this in either a travel or the full size. These are super crazy, ridiculously, unbelievably expensive, so no thank you. Instead of using a permanent hair dye, I've been using a semi-permanent hair dye lately, and so I've been picking up the Clairol Natural Instincts Ammonia Free. This is their 10-minute hair dye, and this one is in shade number 2, just in black. So this is a semi-permanent one. It says it washes out in what, 28 shampoos, but it lasts me the entire month until my roots start growing back in, so I don't mind buying these actually. And if it's semi-permanent, it won't be nearly as damaging to my hair, and I won't have that, you know, the dye build up over and over and over again. So I thought it might be a nice idea to do a semi-permanent, because eventually I might want to lift the black out of my hair at some point. I have this little thing here. This is the Radical Skincare Age Defying Exfoliating Pad. It was just one little sample. I think I got this from either Derm Store or from Sephora, but I wrote on the back here, it was just one of those little, it looked like a Noxzema pad, like the little, you know, scrubber exfoliating pads. I did say on here it left the skin feeling tacky. I did use it twice because I used it on one side and it was so big that I just put it back in the thing. The next time that I used it, I just flipped it over and used the other side because it was huge and there was so much product on it that I used it twice. I prefer the Clinique toner over this product, so, and I think these are crazy expensive too, so that's good to know that I didn't enjoy it. I have another lotion here. This is the Vanilla Bean Lotion, just the regular standard body lotion. There's a little tiny bit left in here. This must have been up at the top because I had this upside down to get everything out, but I had some little markings on here. I've been focusing on my lotions for the past 6 months, roughly. I just posted an image on Instagram showing all the lotions that I have left, and I'm down to 40, and a lot of them, there's probably 5 to 8 of them that are over halfway finished already. They're almost done. They just need to, you know, take a couple weeks and they'll be moved out. So anyway, if you wanted to check that out, I'll leave my Instagram up at the top, but this, another one, bites the dust. Really happy about that. Oh, here's another lotion. This is the Gold Bond Healing with Aloe. This is my all-time favorite lotion when I shave my legs. This stuff is phenomenal. If you suffer from any sort of like razor burn or like weird little red bumps or any kind of like razor rash issues, get this stuff. Try it out. Get the Healing with Aloe, and especially in the winter time, this stuff is so good. I used this stuff before I met my husband, so I've been using this stuff for like 10 years. I really like the scent on this. It's a pretty, I would say, fresh scent. Very unisex, either sex could use it, so it's a really nice hydrating lotion. I didn't cut this one open just because I have so many to go through, but I was marking it down. I flipped it upside down, got everything out that I could, so this one is marked off the list as well. I only have a handful of products left and I am finished. So one of these, this is the Village Naturals Therapy Aches and Pains Muscle Relief Concentrated Mineral Bath Soak. This had eucalyptus, spearmint, and menthol. It's essentially an Epsom salt soak, and you can either put this in your bathtub and, you know, soak in it, or what I do, I have this really weird thing going on with my hand. My finger is super swollen, and the doctors don't know why. I slipped on the ice in February and I kind of caught my hand. I caught my body on the edge of the step and my hand hit the step like that. So this is the cement step and I caught myself like that. So I had like some blood blisters on the inside here, but my actual finger, oh man, I don't know. I don't know why 3 months later it started swelling up, but the doctors don't know why. Nothing's broken. It's just super crazy swollen, and now it's starting to go up into like my knuckle up here. So I really need to go get either another steroid shot scheduled, or the last time he said if the steroid shot didn't work, then he wanted to cut it open, and I'm putting it off as long as I can. Anyway, I use this to soak my hand. This was so intense. If you're going to try one of these, I've purchased I think it was the lavender one. I liked that one. This one was almost too strong of a scent. It was very mentholy. It was like a Vicks vapor rub and cough syrup times 1,000, like all up in your nose. It was really hard to inhale it and breathe it. It smelled like cough medicine, and it was just really intense. I have a couple hand soaps. This one is the Meyers Clean Day hand soap. This one is the honeysuckle scent. We have a couple of these at the house. My husband really likes these. I'm not the biggest fan of these. I feel like they're a little bit thinner. There's one that he has that smells out of this world. This one's the honeysuckle one. This one's not really my favorite. It's a little too floral for me, but it was okay. This is so good. This is the Bath & Body Works Suntan Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. This one had the Neroli Blossom, Sea Spray, and Driftwood scent to it. This was really delicious. I hope they bring this back next year. Love these. These have just the right texture of a foam. Like some of the other ones, like this next one I'm going to talk about, doesn't have nearly as thick of a foam as the Bath & Body Works ones do. So this one here, this one had a really nice scent. This is the Coconut Lime scent. It's a foaming hand soap from the brand Serenity. I think I found this at the dollar store, if I'm not mistaken. But I picked it up because it's coconut lime, and it reminded me of the Bath & Body Works Coconut Lime Verbena that they had to discontinue. I will say that the fragrance on this wasn't very strong. I could barely smell it. And I did like it though. From what I could smell, I did like it. I just wish the scent was a little bit stronger. It was just a little bit thinner than I would like though, but it was pretty nice. It wasn't too bad actually. I would purchase it again if I was at the dollar store and needed some more soap. And the last thing here, usually I include like warmer little wax melts or like candles or something, but this is the only thing that I had this time around. This is the Febreze Unstoppables, and this one's in the shimmer fragrance. I really like these things too. I had the blue one. Can't remember what the blue one was. It's some kind of a fresh scent. I had that a couple months back, but this one's really, really nice. I really like the scent on this one. It's a little bit sweeter, but it's still kind of clean and fresh at the same time. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go take some more medicine now because my eyeballs are feeling it, and like I've got a lot of pressure right through here. So anyway, that's everything that I had to talk about. Those are all my empties. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.